पागल हो यार.
So yesterday there was a meeting which took
100%
place of
लेके आएंगे
Sonia
फिल्म.
Gandhi with opposition leaders, and conspicuous by the absence was the
बंद
Trinamool
करो.
Congress. She spoke to Uddhav Thackeray. She also told him that what is more important than individual ambitions is actually opposition unity. Is that what is happening? Is an opposition front being built up minus the Trinamool Congress? Is that really possible? I've got Sushmita Dev who's joining me. She's now with the Trinamool Congress, and we've got Ravi Srivastav also. Sushmita, quickly to you first, because I know you have to go off. But Sushmita, is that possible to have an opposition front minus the Trinamool Congress?
See, opposition is no. The definition of opposition is what? Opposition is any party which is not in the NDA alliance and which has gone alone and fought against the BJP. So when you talk about unity of the opposition, even the UPA was formed post-election, Pallavi. After the election results came, the need of the hour was to give the country governance minus the BJP, and that's how opposition came together. So people who believe in the UPA definitely can't question opposition unity on the grounds that Trinamool is trying to go alone in many states. After post poll, we'll see what the need of the hour is, and definitely I believe that everybody wants to stop the fascist regime called BJP. That common
But
interest will bring together people.
Sushmita, why would anyone from the opposition want to trust the TMC? Because you poaching on the Congress. You've also taken Churchill Alimau in Goa from the NCP. Sharad Pawar had met Mamata Banerjee. So no one is going to be spared. So that's a fear factor in the opposition
Okay,
now.
okay. Let me ask you a counter question. Tariq Anwar was in NCP, went to the Congress. Why is NCP and Congress still together? I recently saw Rahul Gandhi ji poach a BJP MLA from Uttarakhand in 12 Tughlaq Lane posting a picture. So you can't say heads is also mine and tails is also mine. This is politics. This is politics. So Mamta Banerjee herself exited the Congress, and look where she is today. She's a three-time chief minister. So look, this is not some emotional romantic relationship. We are in politics. Whatever the need of the hour a politician individually requires or a party as a party requires, you have to do to move ahead. So you can't be, crying foul. And where is Nana Patole come from? Where is Revant Reddy come from? I can go on and on and on and on of party leaders who have come from other parties. And mind you, they're leading the Congress party in states like Maharashtra and Telangana. Today, Madhu Yaski has taken a back seat. Today, Ashok Chavan has taken a back seat. So those are the
Ravi,
rules
she
of the
does have a
game.
point.
Those are the rules of the game. Let's not put forward emotional arguments. This is war,
Ravi, maybe should.
and you do what you have to do to win the war.
Okay, so that this
Pallavi,
is what Ravi. She has a very valid point. I mean, you
uh,
do it, Congress does it, it's fine. The Trinamool Congress does it, then they are being unfair. That's yeah.
no, I don't think that Congress, anybody has called it unfair anyway. My issue is only one, that any opposition which is building up against the ruling regime of the NDA is welcome and the most welcome. Whosoever fights it. As far as the Mamta ji is concerned and Arvind Kejriwal concerned, they both are the giant killers. They both have defeated BJP in their respective states and that made them miserable. So what I'm saying is, but one fact here is that Mamta Banerjee is not finding much of the response from all these tall leaders. She came to Mumbai, she met Sharad Pawarji, she met
But they
Aditya
met her.
Thackeray,
No,
but
no, no,
they
no.
met
Mr.
her.
Sharad
They
Pawar
met
met
her,
her.
and that's all. I mean, that's all. They met her. That's all. I mean, there is nothing. Have you found any statement who is saying that, look, we will join TMC for that matter? No, nobody
Why
has
will
said it.
Uddhav Thackeray join TMC, Ravi? Come on.
That's what I'm
Why will
saying.
Uddhav
That
Thackeray?
see, Congress, the grand old party of 135 years, is not scared of any party otherwise. That who is
Ravi,
making any other
no, no, Ravi. Till you
opposition
don't
front
win
so long,
elections,
so
till
long
you
as the
don't win elections, can you actually now call the shots? During the UPA time, you won elections, you delivered. I mean, at least Mamata Banerjee has won in West Bengal. Shushmita,
but
I
that
want to ask you another question because you've been a part of Mahila Congress. You've been a part of Mahila Congress. You worked with Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. So what I have learned is that now the Congress strategy is you put Priyanka Gandhi Vadra opposite Mamata Banerjee. A senior TMC leader told me it doesn't work like that. Do you agree? Do you think a Priyanka Gandhi Vadra
Pallavi,
can be an alternative?
Pallavi, I have a lot of respect for Priyanka Gandhi ji. But can I please ask you a question? Mamata Banerjee is a three times chief minister. Priyanka Gandhi ji is working very hard in UP. I wish her well. Are you comparing Priyanka Gandhi ji? Maybe from a political family where there have been three generations of prime minister. But Mamata Banerjee is the first generation politician and three times chief minister. Where is the comparison? I have nothing against Priyanka Gandhi ji. But I'm sorry, please think before you compare one politician to the other. I mean, please, let's pull out both their profiles. I have no disrespect for Priyanka ji at all. But Mamata Banerjee has won three elections, left the Congress party in 1997 and built a party in West Bengal. Where is the comparison? I wish Priyanka Gandhi ji well in UP. Let's see how many seats she gets. She's just about started off and you're comparing her to Mamata Banerjee. And this is not psychophancy talking. This is track record, facts, electoral results, organizational skill, everything put together. Be fair. Forget the fact that I'm from TMC. Mamata Banerjee doesn't need validation from me. Mamata Banerjee has proved herself.
But Shushmita, would you say it's a complete break between the TMC and the Congress, or there is hope the two of them can come together at some point of time? But the rider being that the Congress will have to prove itself electorally.
See, Congress takes proud pride in the fact that they have the second largest vote share in the country. Agreed. Prashant has also said there are 190 to 200 seats in Congress and BJP fight directly. Agreed. Now the question is whether right from I think the last 15 years, the number of seats they are winning against the BJP is reducing. That is a reality. I'm not trying to belittle the Congress. I'm talking about facts. So the question is that not whether Mamata Banerjee, whether Sharad Pawarji will accept her or Sanjay Rawatji or Uddhav Thackeray will accept her. That's not the point. What does the country and other political parties feel about the fact that the BJP continuously comes back at the helm of affairs because of this 190 seats? Congress is not a formidable force to defeat Modi. That's the question. It's not a forget TMC.
Well, I'm going to
60%
give
of
the
the vote
last
share is
word.
against the BJP, and yet BJP comes because of those 190 seats. Congress is not being able to perform. Forget the fact that
Okay.
I'm TMC. Answer that question. It's a real
Ravi, would you want to
problem.
answer that question? I'm
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
you the last word. Would you want to answer that question very quickly?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. See, as far as the Congress is concerned, it's an elephant, and Congress will definitely wake up the situation. You rightly said it, 190 seats are directly fought between the BJP, and because of those seats are lost. I am asking a question. Okay, you contest all those 190 seats and see to it that how many you are going to win. Will you be able to make up that? No, it's a grand old party will only be able to remain the second largest opposition, and people will fall behind it. That's a fact. Whether it is a DMK, whether it is a any other TRS party or the Naidu party or Shiv Sena or any other party, they will remain an alliance. And TMC, by separating out, will not prove themselves to be a separate force. And the TMC, for that matter, it's most welcome. Please come forward. Please do it. You are a grand killer. We accept it. But as far as the opposition is concerned, we are trying to create a difference which is actually not there. That this is one opposition, this is the second opposition. Opposition is an opposition, whether it is led by the Congress or whether it is led by a UPA or whether it is led by
Okay.
a TMC for that matter.
Okay, fair enough, Ravi. But unfortunately, if you're calling the Congress party a elephant, it's an elephant which is being trampled upon more than trampling upon. At the end of the day, what really matters is that whether you're winning elections, because the might of a political party really comes in from that. And the BJP has got that might because they've been winning elections. In that sense, I think the Congress has to prove itself more than the Trinamool Congress. We rested here for now. We'll wait for the election results to come out. Thank you very much, as always, Shushmita, for joining me. And thank
Thanks.
you very much, Ravi, for joining us as well.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.